out in it. Soul family, let's talk about forgiveness. Forgiveness is not for the person. Forgiveness is for you. Right? You cannot hold animosity towards no one or anything. That is a depletion of your energy. That is a depletion of your health. That is a depletion of your being. I like to use myself as examples because I don't speak on things that never happened. I don't speak on things that is not true. For example, me. I went through one of the hardest breakups ever. When I went through this breakup, hey, it did uh it did things to me that I never thought. My entire health depleted, my body actually changed size. Like I could laugh though, you know. I came small, I was half my size. Yeah. But I realized, right? Like every time I would see this ex, he would be glowing. He would be happy. And me in turmoil. Thinking, kind of wickedness to this guy. Because we had a breakup. I couldn't get over the fact that things happen like that. I didn't expect. I would expect like things would end amicably, you know. We go our ways, but it's how it happened. It catch me off guard. It caught me off guard. So yeah, and I was there in me misery, you know. Can't eat, can't sleep, in me misery. And I would see this guy, and this guy would be glowing. This guy would be on the top of the world. And I was like, mm-mm. Forgiveness is not for them. Forgiveness is for you. So, and that went on for months. For months. The turmoil because I couldn't get myself to forgive this guy for what he did. And the card that attached souls. The invisible card that attached souls. My energy card was still attached to this guy. So this guy was sucking my energy. My health depleted. My physical body depleted. My mental state depleted. Because this guy was sucking my energy. Because the invisible card that was connected to us was not severed. Yes, people, everybody you come into contact with on a daily basis, you have some kind of invisible cord of attachment to that person. And when you have like intimate connections with people, like maybe your parents, boyfriend and husbands and these things, those are intimate connections with people. These are people you spend years with. So these cards are stronger. So yeah, because that card wasn't severed, this guy was taking my energy and advancing himself. That's why you see people, when you have breakup, one going down and one just like coming up, is an exchange of energy. And the more you wallow in self-pity, and the more you wallow in hate, and the more you wallow, the more the next person evolve, because you giving that person all your energy. Forgiveness is a must. Forgiveness is a must. You have to forgive people and forgive yourself. And where things take a change is when I realize that you can't be out here living your best life and I am here. Yeah, I am here like literally a shell of myself. Yeah, I had to change my mindset, and after I start to change my mindset, things start to change. So I start to sever that connection between me and that person. And after I sever that connection between me and that person, that guy life start to turn upside down. Because we give people with power. Me not knowing that I am a powerful being back then. That guy was reaping my rewards because I was giving him my energy. And after I set my mind straight that this is not very well for me, I have to change this. The cards were broken, and I let that guy go. Yeah. And it's just recently I let him go completely. I severed every connection. I called back whatever draining of energies back to me. And yeah, that is how you need to do. You have to break those invisible cards. Even before you go sleep, if you come into somebody that just irritate you for the day, you cannot go sleep with that irritation on your heart. You're going to wake up in walla. So before you sleep, you say, I release any attachment, any cards of attachment to anybody that I connected to. And I call my energy back to me. And I let go any energy that is not aligned to my purpose. Might be, yes, my people, and this might be a sticky one. You know, forgiveness is not just for your intimate partners. Forgiveness is for people who treat you bad. Right? Let's talk about those evilness that was done to our ancestors. You know? We here wallowing, right? Thinking about all the atrocities that happened. And the pale people are advancing. This is another thing. You have to forgive these people and take back your energy. Call your energy back. Stop wallowing. That's why they keep on repeating all these slave movies. That's why they keep on repeating all the atrocities that happened years and years and years. To keep it fresh in your memory so you can keep on giving them your energy. Yes, my people. That's how they do these things. I'm not saying forget you though. I'm saying forgive yourself and take away your energy from these people. These people living off your energy. That's why they keep on repeating these same things over and over and over, stealing your energy.